Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to show you how we can use the Merge Shapes feature in PowerPoint in order to create a pretty interesting and stylish text effect using an image. We were practicing this as a group the other day in class and wanted to show everybody. So let's see, I'm on a blank presentation, I'm on a blank title slide. I'm going to zoom out momentarily just so I can just kind of illustrate that I'm not worried about the subtitle, I'm not worried about the title block, I'm just moving those off the slide to get them out of the way. And I do want to work with an image. I know I downloaded an image to my computer just the other day. So I'm going to insert picture, this device, and I've already got a pretty large image on here, which I think it's this one. Let's find out. Yep, that's it. Perfect. Okay, so we got this large picture of a nice lake in a mountain area. It looks like, I think it's somewhere in Europe, but man, if you told me this was Central Oregon where I live, I'd believe you, because that looks kind of like the Green Lakes area in the Cascades. So let's see. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to size and position this picture so that it is really big, taking up the entire height of the slide. And then I might just move it around a little bit, right about here. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shorten this image by cropping it so it's as big as the slide. I'm going to crop, and of course I'm starting with such an insanely big image, but I'm going to bring this all the way in to the left edge of the slide, but I'm also going to crop the right end so that it is always, or all the way over to that end. I hit the crop button again, and now we have a smaller image just showing the lake. Of course, it could be a river at this point. Okay, feeling pretty good about this, but I'm not done yet. I'm also going to hold down my control key while I click and drag this photo, make a duplicate of the photo. Duplicate. Let go of the mouse, let go of the control key. Now I'm going to position one over the other, but I can still see them both. Now for the image on top, I'm going to crop again, and I'm going to crop to about the halfway point. I'm just using the guide on PowerPoint to help me with that. There we go. And I'm going to crop the background image. I'll bring in the left side to that halfway point, and then crop again. So now we've got two halves of the same image, and of course I can reassemble them and it looks like a completed image, or I can move one away. Cool. And that's fine that it's off center a little bit. Next order of business is I'm going to insert a text box, and I'll just go ahead and type, oops, I made a caps lock. That's okay. Central, we'll do Alt, oops, wrong button. Let's see if I can get back in here. There we go. Central Shift Enter is a line break. I was just using some Excel a bit ago, and Alt Enter is the line break in Excel. Okay, so I've got that text. However, it's very, very tiny, and I know it's super small in there. So another thing I like to do is on the Shape Format ribbon, I like to go to Text Effects, ABC Transform, Warp Block. I'm also going to go back to the Home ribbon. I'm going to make this a nice big chunky font because we're going to have the picture show through. So the more surface area our font has, the better. And I guess it's good old classic Arial black. And I'm going to size this text so that it is very large, taking up almost this full image here. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so you can kind of see that text is overlaid. Now, I think I will go ahead and center the text. Vertically, it looks fine, so I think we're in good shape. Now I'm going to click away to deselect. It's important for the next step that we select the image first and then the text second. So I'm going to click just down here. Nope, that got the text. I need to click away. There you go. I click right on the edge to get the image. Now, if I was really having trouble selecting that image underneath the text, then I'd go to my selection pane, turn that on, and then I would be able to easily, oops, not that one. There it is. I'd be able to grab it that way. But I think I'm okay here. If I'm just really careful with my mouse, I can click where I know I've selected the photo because I can see the sizing handles around that photo. And I'm going to hold down my control key, and I'm going to click on the Central Oregon text. There we go. So let go of the control key. So I've got these both selected. I'm going to go to Shape Format and then over towards the left to Merge Shapes. and I want to go for intersect is what I want. So I'm going to get the intersect option, and you can actually see that part of the photo right inside of the text. And now I can position this text in this side of the slide. Things are looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of that selection pane. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to kind of zoom in on my slide a bit, and let's recenter it. There we go. Now things are looking, I think, pretty nice here. And we could leave it just as it is. I think, though, it would probably look better if instead of this white background, we had a black background. Now the white that you're seeing is just the background of the slide itself. So I could right-click anywhere on there, format background, opens up the background pane. I'll go to solid fill. I could choose a dark color, or could even choose a gradient or something like that. But let's see, I'll just go to a really dark gray, and you'll kind of get this view. And let's see, how does it look as pure black? That might look pretty cool too. So there we go. So that is the end result of how we can relatively easily create a pretty cool text effect by merging a text shape, which was done with a text box, over an image. And the selection order was very important. It would not have worked out the same had we selected the text first and then the image second. But there you go, quick little visual effect, which looks pretty cool. Take care.